Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf in Mordor, and today we need to deal with a few cultists, and I think we found one right here. We were asked to bury a few of them, but of course to make sure that they're dead first. I think they're more interested in the making sure they're dead than in the actual burial, but I suppose one... Yeah, see? They gave me credit as soon as he fell down dead. And I need to find a few slain stout axes so as to give them a proper burial. Oh, we got an expedition leader here, a sorceress. Now that's going to be a little bit tougher, I think. Right, the expedition leaders, I believe, are signatures. Yeah. So I have to worry about two at once, but I just want to make sure that I take care of the sorcerers quickly. Because they can be a real nuisance when they're around. And this is a good way to test if I'm able. Yeah, oh, well, that's the best interrupt you can get by killing her. And I need letters from expedition leaders, so therefore taking care of that right now is probably the best thing I can do here. And I'm making pretty good progress. That is good. Looks like I'm starting to get closer to being a reasonable... I didn't think I was that close to killing him. I wrest a piece of parchment from him. Well, let me bury this stout axe. There you go. Make sure there are none others in the area. And let's see what this letter says. Hopefully I don't get attacked by a dragon or anything like that while I'm at this. Of Zorith the traitor. Be it known that Zorith of Lugash is thus expelled from the Order of the Eye for the keeping of spies to be used against us. Her continued attempts to wrest the Dwarf King from his prison, and most terribly for the supreme transgression of dishonoring Sauron the Great. It was the will of Sauron himself that the Dwarf King remain in the dungeons of Barad-dûr, and so he shall until his days are ended. Indeed, the Dwarf King has been more obedient as of late, but I do not trust his sudden change in demeanor. He and the spies of Zorith planned some deception, I am certain of it. Those of you within the order who serve her still shall cease at once, or you will share the fate of those we have exposed, and be cast into the black pits of Mordoth. Zorith is an unfortunate loss to the order, for her skills in the manipulation of spirits serve us well. But neither she nor any of her other malformed dwarf servants shall again pass into Barad-dûr. By the will of Sauron, her fate is chosen. Keep a close watch on the flaming spire, and let none of her servants come to Barad-dûr. Lady Abrazafeli, Azaprafel, Abrazafel, Lady whoever she is. In any case, what is pretty certain is that she is not in the good graces of the Order of the Eye currently. After killing many more than 8 of the Order, and I'm sure the dwarves won't begrudge my killing a few extra, I have managed to finally find the last of the dwarves. Okay, for a moment there I thought the other one was going to be a sorceress, but it looks like we don't have a sorceress here. Those sorceresses proved to be very annoying, as I expected them to be, and that they summoned fell spirits. Yeah. Oh, those fun friends. Fell spirits. They're a nuisance. Because the last thing you need when you're in Mordor is dread. Because we've got enough stuff from the shadow coming in and all that stuff. Now, oh, let's throw dread on top of it. I'm sure they can handle plus 3 or 4 dread. Ah. Right. Well, let's take care of the last dwarf. And let's, one quest down. Now, let's go and find Covadil. She's around here somewhere, and let's bring her a little piece of metal that we found in all that ash we collected. Hello, Covadil. I found this little metal piece.
Digging in the debris is never a waste, not for a scholar of history.
Yes, did I not tell you? Look at this. This broken piece of metal is unremarkable, save for this marking right here. Do you see it? This is half of a sigil of Gondor. Nay, not even a half. It may be more of a small portion of a small portion. But even a portion's portion is a delight to one who thirsts for knowledge. This tiny remnant of history has emerged from the ash, a reminder to us of Gondor's resilience. My master will surely find value in this discovery, even if I was not supposed to adventure here. The House of Lore will benefit from this. I do not doubt it. This is much more interesting than anything I might have found in Osgiliath, so close to Minas Tirith. Yes, this is a land of danger, an unknown land, and the rewards are greater to match. Has anyone told you that you're loony? Oh yes, and warnings. Where are they always giving them to me? Right, okay, let's see. We have here... Oh, I've already got something better. Oh, well.
Hold on. Do you hear that?
There are people approaching from down the road, and they sound as if they are in a tremendous hurry. All right, well, let's see if I can speak with them and find out what's going on. Well, I guess I first have to find them in the first place. They're down this way somewhere, right? Ah, I think I'm seeing the source of the voices. Hello there. Hello, is there a problem?
You don't want to go this way, friend.
Ours was a small company of soldiers aiming to plunder the ruins of Barad-dûr for oh, not another one. And each man was to have a share of the loot. But one of our number turned on us, he did, and thought to slay us. I don't know why he attacked us. Wanted our shares of the treasure most likely, but I can't see why Hrothgreen will strike at his foes like that. Never known him for a turncoat. At least not until today. Hrothgreen attacked you? Oh, boy. Or I guess it's whatever.
There is something terrible about the wreckage of Sauron's tower.
Oh, something terrible about the ruins of Barad-dûr. Enormous pieces of it fell to the ground when the Dark Lord was destroyed, and the land all around has an unpleasant air. But I never thought it could work such a change on one of our fellows. Hrothgreen was just as he always was on the journey out, but when we approached the terrible pit, the great abyss, that abyss was the site of Barad-dûr, when it still stood. Something about it infused Hrothgreen with a type of madness, and he attacked us. We, his faithful friends, as if years of service and kinship meant nothing to him. Bah! That's weird. What do you make of that? I know that name. I spoke with Rogreen at the Black Gate, and he seemed a nice enough sort. He did not seem the type to attack his friends for treasure or for no. I think Farak is right. The abyss where Barad-dûr once stood is still surrounded by corruption, and it drove Rogrin to madness. You have to find him before he harms any others, or himself. But do not kill him. Remember the lesson of the metal scrap from the ash pile. Even good things once buried can be unearthed again. Find Rogrin by the abyss and knock some sense back into him. But kill him not, for that is not easily undone. Here's some scrap from Barad-dûr, though. I'm going to get some of this for that weapon he wants. I have no idea. How about coming up here? Can I chip off some of this? Even twisted and deformed, the steel is of a queer but masterfully wrought make. Wonderful. Oh, and here's some rubble. Yeah, found an artifact. Whatever good that's gonna do. But now, let's see if I can find some of those leaders, those expedition leaders, and also find that soldier that went mad. Hold a moment. What do we have here? Orcs. That's what we've got there. I think we need to deal with them. We don't want orcs roaming all over this place. I mean, what do you think this place is? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, maybe it's Mordor, but I think we should still get rid of the orcs. They always cause trouble, don't they? Yep, they do. Orcs cause trouble. Maybe I should have tried talking to them first, just in case they're wanting to surrender, like the Nernhoth or some of the dwarves. It's a possibility, right? Okay, let me grab the quest. I gotta kill 15 orcs for that quest. Oh boy. Well, something tells me I'm not gonna be finishing that one quickly. Especially since I also have this glowing tent here. Actually, let me remove that. After the collapse of Barad-dûr, a torrent of debris has scattered all over eastern Dora Marth. Those who survived the Mordor host have built camps among the ruins and rubble. You should destroy their encampments before the orc numbers begin to organize. Okay, so destroy 10 orc tents. Okay. I'll see about that. But now, to find that soldier. Ooh. That's quite a fall down there. I better find a safe way down. Because I have a feeling that expedition... oopsie daisy. Ouch. Well, I think that soldier's around here somewhere. Rogreen. Let's see if I could find him. Oh, hold on. There seem to also be... Aha! Is that an expedition leader I see? Unfortunately, he also seems to have a lot of friends. And we have this Drake. They're going to try to make this a challenge, aren't they? Let's first take care of the Drake. Then I can take care of that expedition leader. Probably the rest of his expedition also, the way things look there. That's going to be the tricky bit. Hey! You know, okay, well, I guess I was trying to dry that off, so I guess that helped a little bit. But I'm sorry, you're gonna have to die anyway. I am sorry about that. After you helped me and drying my laundry and all. But all right, there's a searcher there. Searcher there. Four of them. Let me think on that for a moment. See if I can find the soldier. Oh, there's another drop. And not that we were down already. Ha 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 ha. That's just the beginning of the climb down. Just the beginning. And, oh yeah, fire grims. Just what we need to make us have a nice, warm day. Oh, here's Rogreen. Hello there. Hello, can you hear me?
Stay back! I'll kill you!
You won't get me! Invisible foes flitting all around us. You can't see them, but they can see you. They're all around. Stay back! I'll kill you! Oh, boy. You know, I was told not to kill you. I was how about you just surrender or something like that and we go home peacefully? Wonderful. I wonder if I could just give him a few scratches and he might calm down. Smack him on the head with the spear butt. Oh. Oh, yeah, are you better?
What am I doing here?
Pineleaf, what are you doing here? In point of fact, what am I doing here? The last time I remember standing on the road somewhere near Lugash, but that is many miles away, is it not? I remember. My friends! I think I attacked them. I didn't mean to do it, but there was such an overwhelming feeling of I don't know how to describe it. My will was overmastered. Did I think I had the strength of Gondor? I was driven to madness like a common orc, and set upon my fellows. I am shamed, Pineleaf. I did not understand the potency of Sauron's evil. Even after his fall, the land he has touched remains marred by the memory of him. I will find my friends and apologize. I hope they will understand that I was not myself. I have to leave this place. I am not equal to it. Whew. Now, I suppose I need to find Covadil, though I do need to take care of a certain expedition leader first, preferably without getting half of Mordor on my back while I do it. I've got another letter now. Adherents of the Eye, long had the black pits of the damned laid beneath Barad-dûr. But as he fell, Sauron rent the very earth of Doromarth asunder, and shaped it into a great abyss. Of this abyss, Lady Abrazaphel was granted a vision. It told of a hidden vault deep within the caverns of the Black Pits, where Sauron kept the greatest of his artifacts and his secrets. We of the Order must recover this vault, and we must learn what Sauron meant us to find. As he has promised, Sauron shall again be reborn, and the abyss of Mordath may hold the key to his return. For the glory of Sauron, High Priest Rabahor. Wonderful. They're crazy. That was all madness. Now let's see what Covadil has to say. Alright, I've retrieved him. Where did they go?
You saved Rogreen from himself? I am so glad.
And your story confirms to me something that I had suspected. Sauron instructed his servants to build him a kingly castle, a stronghold on a hill that was called Amandur. Over the long passage of the years, The servants expanded the castle to cover all of the hill, and it grew with new construction until it towered into the air. It became Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower, and reached so high that only Sauron's magic could keep it aloft. But the tower did not only reach skyward. Beneath the Barad-dûr, the orcs delved fathomless dungeons for their master, until the arid Lithwi were riddled with pits and chasms. When the tower fell, the land gave way to a great abyss opened when Barad-dûr once stood. Sauron's dungeons were exposed to the sky, the abyss of Mordoth. Whew! Knowledge can be frightening. Anyway, Sauron may be gone, but he dwelt at Barad-dûr for so long that the land has not forgotten him. It sounds to me as if he left his impression on the abyss and the lands around it. You should find Mithrandir and tell him this, and I think it is time I return to the houses of lore. I am not afraid of danger, in moderation, but this is more than moderately terrifying. Very well. I'll find that last missive and find Mithrandir in the next episode of Pineleaf in Mordor.